Yo, it's the old and Sean, back with the podcast and we get it done, am I right? And we about to go live with the beat or so yo, connect your ears to the big headphones, brand new segments, jokes and drugs. Yeah, the one from Derry, hard to be illegal in Maccaberry. She owns Kanya, he can't catch ya, put the hole you want like bam, bam, bam. He's so funny, eggs be running, he make your smileys from County Danny. Gal, jump over your wall like a free fall, make a coffee or tea. She was on the BINTM and he was on the IGT. It's time for the podcast. It's time for the podcast. It's time for the podcast, 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 podcast. It's time for the podcast. It's time for the podcast. It's time for the podcast, 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 podcast.
Episode 47.
Hello!
Hey, Fiona.
I'm holding this mug and because it's on the wrong side because I've got my left hand, which means you can't see the... This is a hanging with a Hegartys mug.
There's lipstick all over it.
They're not for sale or anything.
Have you been using my mug? What about you?
Sorry everybody, but we're actually coming to you from the grave today. We're both dead. Isn't that right, Sean?
Yeah, pretty much. I'm dead. I've been dead inside for months, to be honest.
You have, but I'm only recently dead. So we actually have written each other's obituaries.
Yeah.
Because we're dead as fuck.
Before we get started, I want to have this on in the background. Hope you don't mind.
Whilst I read your obituary?
No, just before we get into it.
Why?
It's Ash Wednesday.
Saw you that thing in your mic. Looked like I left you hanging. It is Ash Wednesday for all the big tigs out there.
I feel like our headphones could be done further up or something, or higher up. That they're very...
I mean, no one's listening to your headphone.
It is what it is.
So as I said, we're both dead, funny, and dead.
You're really getting stuck straight in.
I know.
This week.
I know. That's just saying. I wanted to let everyone know that we're two ghosts. Anyway,
Goats or ghosts?
Ghosts. You're a goat.
We're two ghosts.
So after Sean died, I had to write his obituary for the Derry Journal and the Lurgan Mail.
Let's just say the Lurgan Mail. Why would it go in the Derry Journal?
Husband of Derry.
Nothing Derry about me. Nothing London Derry about me. Nothing Limavady about me. Nothing Larne about me. Nothing Youre about me.
You're on Derry quite a lot.
I've made a jingle for this.
Oh, go ahead.
Do you want to crank the jingle?
Yeah.
Then we'll get going. Here we go.
Our obituaries, 'cause we're dead. We're not really, we're just making these things up. 'Cause we don't give a fuck.
Oh, I give
There we
away the
go.
big reveal shirt to start that we're not really dead.
I never thought of that. I've ruined it.
Right, stop looking at my thing.
That's what she said.
Which is on my jumper today, by the way, or my t-shirt.
It's nice.
Made a That's What She Said t-shirt.
I like it.
It's class, isn't it? Right, do you want to hear what I've said about you from the grave?
Do I?
Well,
You tell me.
yeah. Have you got background solemn music you want to play whilst...
I can play you music if you want. We haven't arranged this, so
You don't have to play any solemn music, but... I feel like
Maybe
that
right.
sets the pace that I have to read this out in, which is a lot slower than it
Who are you talking
naturally.
to? I'm dead.
Oh, aye. Haggerty Patrick Sean passed on Saturday last, just as he would have liked to, telling jokes.
Died on stage.
Don't knock. Fuck off! Why would you do that? I'm in the
do
middle
what?
of reading this out. Press pause. Why would you ruin that on me? Start again. And shut your mouth and keep your eyes facing forward.
I didn't
Sergeant.
read anything. I just...
Aye, well,
But obvious.
press play.
Typical
Shh.
open maker. Here we go.
Haggerty Patrick Sean passed on Saturday last, just as he would have liked to, telling jokes. During a routine comedy gig in Belfast, Mr. Haggerty became the first comedian to literally die on their hole. Amidst a gag that went along the lines of, "Where's the worst place to hide in a hospital? I see you." Most of the punters began to leave the comedy club. Some began to wish that they were in fact in ICU. Mr. Haggerty began to have a panic attack as stones and turnips were thrown at him from the existing audience members. He passed after 8 more minutes of trying to pull back some laughter, which he did not. Sean is survived by his funnier, talented, attractive and younger wife, Fiona, who says, "I'm glad I never changed my stage name to Haggerty. That would have been such a waste." Fiona can recently be seen in the leading role of Netflix's biggest hit since records began. That's what it says. Sean is also survived by his 2 children, Tom and Charlie. His 3rd son, James, actually died from embarrassment on the same night as he sat in the audience, mortified for his dad. Mr. Haggerty will be missed across the night sky airwaves on Cool FM, as well as on stage at the local comedy clubs, just not the one he died on his hole in. Described as a gentleman, Sean's legacy will live on through his family, who have only deleted just a handful of the Rodney videos from YouTube, mainly the ones they didn't find funny, but also a few that he looked shit in. Sean wouldn't have wanted that, his mum said. "Those were my jokes anyway," his dad added. Sean's funeral will be short and sweet, just like his lovemaking, and his fans are invited to send donations to the charity of his choice, PayPal, on DionAdoherty1@hotmail.co.uk. Phil.
So you didn't tell me that we were making joke ones. I made a real one for you. It's really, really heartfelt.
That's alright, you can do what you gotta do, you know what I mean? I
enjoyed that.
do what I went by my default, which is be hilarious.
And slag me off to the nation.
Did you genuinely write one that you might possibly write if I die?
Let's see who's embarrassed at the end of it.
You died like Tommy Cooper in
On
my one.
stage.
On stage whilst telling material.
I like it. Well done. I enjoyed that. So that you would obviously change a few bits, you know, if I do die.
Just depends on which of your other family members are back. You probably won't still be on Cool FM. I'm going to take that out. That's about it. I might have a new email address by then, because I used to be DionAdoherty@hotmail.co.uk, but I lost the password, so then it's DionAdoherty1. By the time you actually die, I might have to change that to DionAdoherty2.
You give out your actual email address.
It's online. You
the
can find it in
amount
2
of spam
seconds.
you're going to get now. The amount of junk mail.
Bring it on, I say. It'll pass the morning when I wake up.
All right, okay.
So would you want to do mine then?
Do you want me to?
JK Fail, he's pure life.
She said.
Right. Diona's obituary.
Diona's a bitch.
Fiona Haggerty, 1989 to 2019. R.I.P. There we go. No, it's not.
I don't want to give you a date because I might tempt fate, but thanks for saying I die this year.
Hopefully. A much-loved wife, sister, auntie, daughter and friend, Fiona Haggerty stole the hearts of the nation, but only let one person into hers, that we know of. She leaves behind 2 kids, 3 stepkids, a husband and 2 fans. There's no denying she was the talk of every party, highlight of every catwalk and butt of every joke. Not many people could understand her accent, but everyone could understand her desperation. Everyone who ever met Fiona fell in love with her warm personality, infectious sense of humour and beautiful smile. She will be sadly missed, mostly by the taxman. No doubt she's up there now, cracking jokes with Billy Connolly and necking shots with George Best. But no matter what, she's in a better place now. Brackets, not Craigavon.
Very good.
There we go.
That was like a real one. So I died this year, and yet I gave birth to 2 kids before December 31st, which is physically... Oh, they could be twins.
Premature twins, 2 months old. 2 months in your belly. Straight out. You die on impact.
Premature twins.
Yeah.
That's serious.
So they are the obituaries. Get that out of the road.
Do you ever wonder what's going to happen to you after you die, though? Like, what people are going to... I know you're such a, like, realist where you're all, I don't give a shit, I'm dead. Nearly I, but... Like, you wonder what people's going to say about you. They say you die twice, don't they? Like, you die when you die, and then you die when people stop talking about you.
Yeah, it's true.
Because then you
Macklemore said
are Oh, well, I mean,
That's from the song
Macklemore
Macklemore.
also said it, as well as lots of other people who say that phrase all the time.
It's quite sad when you think about it, isn't it? Like, when, you know, like, you won't know until years later the last person to mention you.
Well, you'll never know.
Oh, I know that, but I mean, in general.
And I wonder who the last person is that's going to mention you. I hope mine's is Meryl Streep.
Really?
She'll probably be dead before me, won't she?
Long before you.
I hope mine is the robot that my child hires to clean its house.
You never know. It could be a good one.
Yeah. But then you now think about what people will do at your wakes and your funerals and all that sort of stuff.
I don't think I'll have a funeral. I might have a gig. I think that could be nice if I have a wee gig and everyone does 5 minutes.
But I think it would be good if everyone told some of your jokes. But only people who've got stage presence, like I'll choose who's allowed to do it, and not just let every
Not just everyone.
Yeah, like only people who I know is gonna deliver it, the punchline well.
I think if I was to die,
I'll maybe audition
people
during your wake.
charge
People
them
can come to the door and just try out for your funeral.
Yeah. I think if I were to die in the next few months, I think someone I think you would give my laptop to someone and go delete all the porn, right? But see all the audio and the video and stuff. Someone will put that together into like an album or a couple of albums.
Yeah.
Or put all my jokes together, and then it'll be sold, and all the money will go to you and my kids.
This is you telling me to do that. That's you. That's not you going, oh,
No.
I think you'd think of this. Do you know? I think that's you going.
No, I think that's going to happen.
Do you think it's going to happen now?
I think it will.
I would love a blooper reel of my life at my funeral played. Do you just all the...
Most things haven't been filmed, though.
There's a camera there. There's a camera there. CCTV in the house. I know, but I know. That's the thing. It's not a movie, is it?
It's not. It's not the Truman Show.
But, like, because this is sort of morbid, like, but whenever my godmother died last year, at her funeral, at Catholic funerals, they do this thing where they, like, shake this thing over the coffin and all this sort of incense stuff comes out, and it's like a puff of smoke, and it's really, like, catchy in the throat, like it's kachuki, and it's all like coloured and scented or whatever. But I remember as they did that over my auntie's coffin, thinking, fuck, she's really asthmatic. That's bound, you know what I mean? And I thought that was sort of funny in a way, in a real horrible time. Do you know, I thought that was quite funny that they had just engulfed her in a cloud of stuff she'd be coughing like mad, you know. And I think, like, well, anything funny like that happened at my funeral, do you know, or like something that's like, oh, like, do you know, I imagine, like, if you're at my funeral and, you know, I don't know, like, my coffin's all smudged or dirty or something, you'd be like, oh shit, I hated that, or coffin's dirty, like, or do you know, something.
Be properly glistening clean for you.
Yeah. And white as well.
White.
No, black, no blue,
blue.
green, multicolored.
Yeah. A rainbow coffin.
I don't even think I want to have it.
See, when I die, right, I was saying that I don't want to be buried.
No,
So
I want to be cremated.
I wouldn't even have a coffin, but I mean, if I were to have a coffin even while the gig is going on, I want you to like put a wee fart sound effects machine in with me, and then you just 20 minutes in, and then just don't let on.
I would pretend it was you. Or you could record sound bites of you going, oh,
Yeah.
let me out.
There was a comedian, was it Les Dawson, who like commentated over his own funeral.
I like the idea of that.
That's interesting.
Like in The Office, do you know, whenever Dwight's auntie dies and there's a video of her and she's like, oh, hardly any of you bastards turned up at my funeral and stuff. Do you know, that sort of way? I know. That would be good, wouldn't it?
It'd be very nice.
So, straight into death.
I know. Get out of the way.
It is Hump Day. It's Wednesday.
It's Hump Day.
Yeah, that's what you call Wednesday.
Do you know
Not 'cause everyone shags like rabbits.
I
Just
never
because
used to know what Hump Day was. Do you know what?
you sound like you still don't.
No, I do. It's like when you have like just a lazy day or a day off, isn't it?
No.
Yeah, it is Hump Day.
So like a Sunday.
No, when you're supposed to be at work or whatever, like you're taking time off or you're doing nothing, or what is it?
Hump Day is a Wednesday.
No, it's not.
Oh my God. Isn't Hump Day Wednesday? Go on, please comment below. Hump Day is the day of the week that's in the middle when you're halfway through your working week and the start of the week seems like ages ago, but yet you've got half the week to go.
Hello,
and
Google.
it's Hump Day because you're like, oh, like Thursday is the exciting day because I've only got one day left, but Hump Day is
When
a
is
Wednesday.
Hump Day? The term.
Yes! You've googled up. The term alludes to the fact that Wednesday is the middle of the work week, meaning that, go back up.
Go back where?
Go back up to the top.
Lost it.
Meaning that one has made it over the hump towards the weekend. Ooh. Rolling on the laughing floor.
I'll give you that one.
I
That's what she
am
said.
a genius. Thank you to everyone that agreed with me. Anyone who agreed with Sean can go die.
You think that's what makes you a genius?
Did I say I was a genius?
You just says I'm a genius.
Do you know what? I don't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm better than you.
Okay. I'll let you have that
That's
one.
so funny that you were like, I never used to know what Hump Day was,
I still
and
don't
you
know.
still don't know.
I know now though. Hump Day is a Wednesday.
Wednesday, because you're like half. Well, for what I've just said,
Never knew that.
lazy day is what you're talking about, or like a
Mm.
skiving, or do you know it's not. So this is Hump Day today. It's funny
Okay.
that this is why we do our podcast on a Wednesday. Sean didn't know that's why we did our podcast on a Wednesday, but it is because
Did
it's
not
Hump Day.
know. No idea. But there you have it. It's the postman.
There's our postman.
It is. He's way past.
That's the postman. Did you not meet him somewhere one time?
No, not him. A different one.
All right, not Pat. Do you want to do
What do you want
another?
to play?
Oh, I don't know.
You've kind of set me off because we've completely reformatted this whole podcast,
I know,
and we just went straight in elbow deep, and you went straight into death as well.
but death is funny. If you wanted to be,
If you wanted to be.
isn't like death is a mental thing to think about? Because like, so for instance, there's a do you know the wee plant that we have out in the kitchen that's beside the lamp? It's a wee pot plant that size.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know for a long time if that was real or fake, because it feels quite plasticky.
Right.
So I always gave it water until about 3 months ago, and I thought, that there's not even real. I'm embarrassed at myself. And I looked at it there now, and it's half dead. So it's real.
So it is real.
So I've only after giving it water and now. But my point is, no one gives a shit when a plant dies.
Hmm.
Do you know what I mean? No, they're not
I know.
sentient or whatever, so, but like,
Do you know what I don't understand, right? Like,
it's be here. Go
Keith
ahead.
Flint from The Prodigy died this week, and so did Luke Perry. And everyone just goes on social media to sort of regurgitate nonsense, do you know, as if, oh, I wonder what fucking Geraldine and Tandragee saying about Keith Flint. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Let's go on and have a look. And she's like, thoughts and prayers are with this whole family. And it's like, what does that mean? Why do people feel the need to go online when a celebrity has died to tell the
I
world
know.
what that person meant to them? Like, 'cause I there was a comedian one time, I don't know who it was, but they said something about when somebody dies and people tweet something or whatever, they're trying to make it about them. They're trying to be like, how can I get a little bit of attention from this person dying? Do you know what I mean? It's like when, like, say for instance, an example, Belfast Live were to tweet that somebody passed away or died or there was an accident
In
or
the
something.
comments below.
In the comments, it's all thoughts and prayers and can't believe this. And you're like,
So I think you can look
can you
at
not
it.
fucking, can
like-
you not believe it, John? What?
It's a celebration of their life, but also you'd be surprised, like, the amount of people who say Belfast Live or Belfast Telegraph or just whoever. Oh, I think we're in the Telegraph today. Anyway, that their families get so much solace from reading the comments from people who have nice things to say about their loved ones.
So if
You'd
I
be
die, you're gonna go
surprised.
on and look for all the articles about me and read
No,
all the comments?
But I'm not your average person. No, but I wouldn't I wouldn't find solace in that. But people find solace in that. Some people do, 'cause they sort of think, oh look, and they're safe. You know, they go, oh look how loved my husband or son or dad was. They made such an impact. Maybe it's a nicer time for them. I do agree. It is weird, like when people put on, like today is actually my granny's anniversary. But I'm not going to put on Facebook, you know, rest in
Thinking of
peace,
you,
Granny,
Granny.
or thinking of you all the time, because my Granny can't read that.
Hmm.
She died years ago. She can't read that. So that's what I mean. That's why. So I find that weird
Yeah.
when people post about dead people online. Like, I've never done that.
I wonder, is it attention or what? See, if you're
Maybe
watching
it's
this
what you know.
or whatever, obviously if you're listening, you can't really, unless you go and find this video. But if you're watching this, let us know if you are that type of person and why you do that.
It's so funny.
Not
I bet you
saying
somebody.
it's right or wrong, or do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just my opinion. Is it's
we
pointless.
we recorded this a few years earlier, and it would be funny if somebody by now had written R.I.P. Sean Dino's careers
yeah,
by this stage.
that'll be me.
On the talk of social media and online, I've prepared a wee thing for you.
Have you?
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't have jingles because I'm not the jingle king, and you're the one that your
What do you call
laptop.
the game, and I'll make one.
Is this your tweet?
Let
I've
me see what
freestyled ones in the past, so you should freestyle this one.
Okay.
Is this your tweet? Smell your feet.
Here we go. Is it this? Is this
Stop.
your? You spelled you're wrong as well, by the way. It's Y-O-U-R. Okay. Here we go. Is this your tweet?
Right.
There we are.
So I have 1, 2, 3, 4,
Right, so
5, 6,
What do you mean
7,
here?
8.
As in, is this my tweet? Is this
Yep.
what you're doing?
So I have 8 tweets here from various people, various times in the past 10 years,
So not from me.
from various people. You could be included.
Okay.
And you are going to tell me if it was you tweeted it or if it was somebody else. You're probably never going to guess who the other person is, but I can tell you.
John Barrowman. So these tweets are
Is that
all
the American
me
guy?
or one other person, or are they just me or somebody else?
If you hear a tweet and you think, I tweeted that, tell me. Or you go, no, that wasn't me.
Okay.
Right?
It's not funny. I didn't tweet it. Guaranteed. Go.
Right. First one. Thought I'd stood in a... Thought I'd stood in a big watery shite in town, but it's all gravy.
Not me.
Can you get up or ding, and then I can press them according to...
Right. I'm gonna have to go back into our.
Never worry.
No, here. There you go. Right. So we're looking at
Oh God! this
just
is-
do
aye.
just do a ping or a ding.
That
or a-
is your tweet. So you've got that wrong.
What do you mean?
You did tweet saying, thought I'd stood in a big watery shite in town, but it's all gravy. And you tweeted that in 2012.
Now I think of it, it is quite funny.
Did you not think it was funny? And that's why you didn't want to admit to it?
Yeah.
Well, that's yours.
2012. Right. Okay.
Another one. Hey everyone, thanks for the status updates to let us all know how you're getting home from work tonight. Was worried sick here.
Sounds like something I would say, but it's obviously in referral to something that happened at the time, aka topical material. So I'll say that is mine.
That is yours. Well done.
Thank
Not
you.
funny. So you thought you were keeping all the funny tweets?
Well, we don't know what happened. If you'd have explained the situation, maybe it's hashtag Hurricane Katrina or something.
I actually think it's just people going just out of work on my way home, and you were probably going, ugh, who cares a shit, Barbara? So, next one. I hate the smell of sneezes.
Not me.
It's funny, but isn't it?
No.
It was me!
You tweeted that, did you?
I do hate the smell of sneezes, which
The
is
smell of sneezes.
when you do a sneeze, then you're all, like it's on your top and all, and you're all, that stinks.
No, that's the more I think of it, that is something that you would say or think. It's just so random and bizarre.
I did
Okay.
top the end of the tweet off with genuinely, but I didn't want to throw that in there because I thought that you might have thought I wouldn't say that because there's
Okay.
fuck all genuine about you.
Okay, so what are we on here? 1 right and 2 wrong?
Yeah,
No,
One
no,
right and 2 wrong.
two
No,
right.
2 right, 1 wrong.
Okay.
R.I.P. all the people in the Amnesia Sufferers Club who we lost in 2011, gone but never remembered.
That's me.
Do you remember tweeting that?
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah.
It's a good tweet.
Thank you.
Next one. Uncle Ben has died. No more Mr. Rice Guy.
That's not mine, but it's a good joke.
It's Tim Vine.
Is it? That's a good one.
It is a good one, isn't it? I can
Yeah.
picture him saying it too.
Where are you reading my tweets from? Is it
Oh.
at Sean_Haggerty or on Twitter? Or?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Oh, shut up. It's certainly not at Dion Doherty.
I will follow him. Right, go.
I hate winter. 4 packets of Kleenex I've went through today alone. Roll on summertime so I can turn off Babe Station and go outside again.
That's me.
It's like a 2011 or something.
Yeah.
Very good.
That's a good one.
Um,
Feel free to retweet any of these that are mine, guys.
they're so old. Thank you for following, and remember the reason I never reply is because I think I'm much more important than you.
It's not me. It's not something I would say.
I think it is. See if you look through 2011, Sean Haggerty, it's definitely fucking something you would say.
But is it me?
It's Ricky Gervais.
I rest my case.
You've only got 2 of these wrong, which was the start. I've made them 2 easier.
This
This
must be
next
mine.
one,
This must be mine.
I've written it down wrong, so it's funnier, but I'll tell you what it really said. I'm seriously going to have to stop using my tits to get taxis.
Is that yours? It's not me.
It is you.
Is it me?
Yeah.
Okay.
2012. However, I wrote, I'm seriously going to have to stop using my tit to get taxis. Singular. You're one tit.
Just whip one out.
So that one was you as well. Oh, I
Okay,
should have done
okay.
more of those because they were good fun.
Yeah.
But
Is that them all?
yeah, I only had like 10.
Cool.
But
It's a good game.
yeah, we could maybe do it one again, couldn't we? You could do it for me next week, maybe.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna. Do you know what? I was just searching your name and random words and seeing what, or random years and stuff, and seeing what came up. But you did. You only got 2 wrong out of a lot, which is very impressive. So you know yourself more than I thought you would. Your memory is shit as well, so I'm surprised you remembered any of them.
I know. But will we start the game then, or memory joke?
I was lucky. I thought you were just saying shit game joke.
No. Right. Speaking of jokes, yesterday was in fact Pancake Tuesday, so we haven't done it. I don't even know.
Flat chested joke.
I don't even know if we've done this since we started doing the video podcast, so people might think this is a new game or a new jingle. But go back to the old episodes. We've done it loads before. Here we go. Topical joke of the week. Topical joke of the week. Okay, here we go. My topical joke of the week. It's around pancakes. What's wrong?
Sorry, just checking. Okie dokes. Off you
Alright.
go.
My wife was talking to her friend yesterday. I overheard her say, "I'm going to treat my husband like a pancake tonight." I thought, flip me. Do you like that one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
And
the
that is my
first half of
topical
that
joke
joke could have been anything,
I know.
but it's funny.
Thanks.
Oh.
Topical joke of the week. Topical joke of the week. Oh, we are getting the ball moving.
Do you want to
today.
hear my one? That'll come up with me on the spot.
Go.
Let's come up with a joke together, right?
Okay.
Well, I do a word, you do a word, I do a word, or will I do a couple of words, you do a couple of words, or do you want me to give you a setup and you give me a...
Yeah.
Okay.
There's no point in doing a word and a word. That's
I didn't know the rules of jokes to be able to... But anyway, okay.
it's P3.
This
warm-up
hasn't
game.
been, like, this is not organised. This is just...
Do the start of one of my jokes though. It'll make me look really good.
Where's the hardest place to hide?
You've
Where's
done
the
that.
worst place to hide? Nah, got it wrong. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Side the pins.
What do you call a rabbit with no ears? Yes! That was funny.
Yeah.
I just enjoyed that, yeah. He mimed Bugs Bunny because the rabbit's obviously deaf if it has no ears. That's
Yeah.
funny.
Thanks.
You give me one.
That's what she said. Okay. What do you get if you cross Stephen Hawking and a microwave?
Hepatitis B.
Okay.
Medical joke.
There we go. Well done. I like
Thanks
that one.
very much.
Write that down.
Yeah, I'll do that tomorrow night. Well,
Uh-huh.
not tell you where until you do gigs.
Do you want to do gigs now?
No, towards the end. Well, I suppose you could, because just in case people have medical jokes on top of my head, I'm tuning out.
Sorry.
If you're watching this right now and your TV happens to be placed in the middle of your living room instead of up against the wall, during that I was punching your living room chandelier.
Love it. So you have a gig tomorrow night?
So I'll be on in the Limelight Comedy Club tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night is Thursday, the 7th of March, by the way.
I'm only doing a really short set, but then I'm back at the end of April there as well, I think, opening. But as regards gigs before our next podcast, it's just that, I think. Yeah, so Thursday night.
This Friday night, I am in the Royal Court Hotel in Cookstown. Excuse me, I fully believe that it's open to the public. That's Friday the 8th of March.
Can
and
you confirm that?
just show up. Do you know what I mean? If see the worst comes to worst,
Stand at the back.
say you're my cousin, and I says you could come. Just do that. Just go. I'm actually his cousin. He says I could.
You'd be
I could come in.
surprised how often that would work, because the young fella or we girl working at the door normally wouldn't know and be like, oh, it
Yeah.
must be.
Yeah, tell them you're my manager. Just make something up
Yeah.
and try and get in. But it'll be good fun. That's this Friday night. That's with Paddy McDonnell and possibly a few more comedians. I have no idea. So that's on this Friday night.
Good fun.
3rd of April, we're both doing Lavery's.
No, we'll be back podcasting before then.
I know, but people need a few weeks to get babysitters.
Together, we're both on 3rd of April.
Together, we're both on separately.
In Lavery's. Oh, aye. And then we're also both on in the
Braid
Braid
on the
19th of April.
The Braid is in Ballymena, so we're in Belfast on the 3rd of April and Ballymena on the 19th of April as well.
There we go.
And then 13th of September, Armagh Marketplace. I'm doing a solo show. You're going to support me, I'd imagine. You're going to make a Sean Haggerty scarf.
What date is it on?
13th of September. So
Might
tickets are available now.
might
Just
be
Google
free.
Sean Haggerty.
What day is that on?
Armagh Marketplace Friday. I
Oh,
think.
you're lucky because I've
I'm
paid
so
for it all
lucky.
strong on Thursday.
Thursday. Yeah.
Okay, so that's good crack.
Enjoyable
There we
times.
go.
While we're elbow deep in the sort of what's the word I'm looking for here? Like the
Cow dung.
getting the
Sexual tension.
no, it's long gone.
You actually tweeted about that in 2013.
Anyway. Hey, Fiona, I've got a question for you. Beautiful voice.
That's our pet chipmunk, isn't it?
Yeah, she's called Charlotte Church.
Melvin
Charlotte Church.
Charlotte Church.
When you on TV, Fiona?
Oh, I Soft Border Patrol. Final episode of Soft Border Patrol is on this Friday, the 8th of March, on BBC One NI at 10:35 p.m. Also available straight after on the iPlayer, viewable from all throughout the UK or live from Sky Channel 953 during the broadcast.
All previous episodes are available on BBC iPlayer.
Yeah, this is
Terms
the
and
last
conditions apply.
episode. I hear it's really good.
Yeah. Oh, I suppose you haven't seen it yet.
I haven't seen anything.
You won't see it until it comes out?
Yeah.
I'll not get to see it. I'll be in Cookstown. Being
Oh,
fun.
why? But you're on Rewind.
Yes, Fiona, thanks for bringing that up. Rewind with Julian. UTV, guys, every Tuesday night. Don't bother going on ITV Player because I couldn't find it this morning. But less jokes about my dick. Back to the... yeah. So UTV every Tuesday night, 7:30. I believe there's... it was on last night, and then there's like 2 episodes
And
left,
it's like a nostalgic look back at
So we look back through the years. You know yourself,
through
Barbara.
the years with Julian.
Get her done. And here, while we're here, new jingle. Nope, that's not it. I pressed the wrong thing because I'm an idiot. Here we go.
It's the same music.
Hey, Fiona, I've got another question for you. You ready for it?
That's hilarious that you've made a full jingle because we've done an article for that.
Took me 45 minutes to make that this morning.
We did a tell-all article for the Bell
A
Tell.
bell tell all?
A Bell Tell-all. Do you know what? I don't even think it is out today.
Is it
It's
not?
out this week sometime.
Yeah.
Just a wee bit of a... Do you know what? Whenever we're asked to do interviews, right? We talked about this last week because we'd done the interview that morning.
I know, but it hasn't been
Yeah,
out yet. So
But we do like to just sort of try and take the pass a wee bit because most interviews are fucking shite and boring. Do you know what I mean?
yeah,
So
they're so dull.
they're just dull fests, and I know papers and always try and play it safe, but suppose we just always take the piss. But anyway, a photographer rang me and was like, "Oh, we'll do photographs." I think it might have been after we did our podcast last week.
We had a
And
great time.
was it what?
We had a great time, didn't we?
Because we were like, let's just take the piss.
We just messed about.
So we literally have photographs of us like holding our cats,
yeah.
in bed with an Oscar, who isn't a Spanish hired help. It
Threesome.
was a pretend
Yeah. We had a great
Oscar.
time. We had a great time.
It was really good fun. So the photograph should be fun. But the photographer took one safe one of us just standing in our backyard. And I feel like that might be the only one they use.
I know.
And then just
We'll
like
have to see.
archive
Do you know what
photographs.
though? See, even in the one that we took out in our garden, I did the wee. Do you know the stair?
Oh, brilliant, did you?
Yeah, I did that like down here. So if there is just a normal picture, just look down here and it'll be just me doing that, and then send it to all your mates, and then once they look at it, you
Punch
have to,
them.
2 free digs, isn't it?
2 free digs.
Something like that.
Yeah.
2
Do
free
you remember
digs.
Yellow Car?
Nope.
What?
Oh, was that not Audi or something? You
No,
did if you
Audi
had an Audi?
Unlock Me. Was that no, that was a different thing. Audi Unlock Me, if you saw an Audi, did that there. Actually, we called them Audit at Wemson. No, you did unlock it. Slide your finger through. Slide it through my thumb. Oh my god, you're such an idiot. Slide it through and unlock me.
Unlock you? What the fuck?
You've never
are
done
you-
Audi Unlock Me?
No, never.
Have you done Audi Unlock Me? So slide your finger through there now and unlock me. Jesus. Mini nip. You see a mini?
There you
Yellow
go.
car.
There you go. Divorce.
White van. I'm just making stuff up now.
White van. Smack me in the face.
Um,
Love it.
But like that's like the one game you used to play in the car, isn't it? Whenever you were away and you were going on a day trip to Portrush or something. Whereas now it's all
Yeah.
tablets and phones. Whereas then it was like, yellow car.
Too true. Too true.
On that, we'll do 2 truths, 1 lie.
Oh, I was going to go into the other one. The next
Just 'cause
line
you
of the
said 2
song.
true.
Right. 2 truths.
How long
1
have we got left?
lie.
Let's just to let you know. Okay, we've got 10 minutes.
We've got 10 minutes. 2 truths, 1 lie. Where is the?
Do you want me to sing it? Is that why you've lost it? You've lost it.
So I
So
want
I
you
can
to sing
sing
it.
it.
Find it.
Two truths,
One
Boring. Right, let's get on with it.
Do you
2
want to go
truths, 1
first?
lie. Yeah, I'll go first. I once met Anton Deck in Belfast. Number 2.
Right.
I once met Pele in Dublin. And number 3. I once met Peter Andre in Lurgan.
Peter Andre. Peter Andre.
Peter Andre?
Peter Andre. Peter
Okay.
Andre.
Peter Andre?
Peter
Andre?
Andre's ma.
See, to be honest, when I was saying that, it sounded wrong, but Peter Andre. Yeah,
I love
Peter
whenever
Andre.
you say
Peter
something
Andre.
wrong and then you're forced to defend it. You're like, I know
Yeah.
I said that wrong. Like, I remember being at uni and there was a wee girl from Larne.
I feel like you're not using your
Sorry.
microphone properly this
That's
week.
because people said to me it was too close to it. There was a wee girl from Larne at my halls and she used to say food. The way people say food. Like, do you say food? Like,
Food.
I'd like to go for something. She used to
You
go
say FUD or something, don't you?
see that whenever the conversation came up at the time, I say fod, and she was all, you say fod, let's go get some fod, and I was like, yes, even though I really probably say food, do you know what I mean?
FUD.
But I do say fod, so for about a week every time I was like, we get
Get some
fod to try
fud.
and prove the point, even though I knew I said it wrong.
So there you go. I
I
once
know
met Anton Deck in Belfast, Pele in Dublin, Peter Andre in Lurgan.
I know you've met Anton Deck in Belfast, and is
Or
that
have
where
I
you
met them
camp?
somewhere else and I've changed it?
No. Did you and your dad and your brothers, were you not all forced to like sort of hang around the
You have to answer the
Europa
question
hotel?
before I can be
Okay,
truthful.
I think
or
that's the truth.
okay.
I don't think you met Pele in Dublin. I'd have heard about that before. I think you would have met Peter in Lurgan. Peter Andre in Lurgan.
You tell me.
Was he like? Do you know what? One time a couple of years ago, Peter Andre was doing a semi-cam tour, signing pictures of himself because he released an aftershave.
Answer the fucking question.
You haven't met Pele in Dublin.
Correct.
Woo!
David. I did meet Peter Andre in Peter Andre.
Peter Andre.
I did meet him in Lurgan. He was doing like a thing at Centrepoint and I was working in
No.
the cinema and he like ran past me and stuff and I was all, alright Pete mate, and he goes, Sean, I'll text you later. Fucking girls all over me here if they run mate.
What was he doing in Centrepoint?
Just in like a meet and greet. And then I met Anton Deck as well one time, myself and my dad. There was like a Spirit of NI awards or some kind of awards day. It was on all these like big celebrities. And myself and my dad, my brother and his mate went down the morning after. And we just stood around the Europa just waiting on people coming out and we just got them to sign autographs and got pictures with them. We met like Jim McDonald. We met Gloria Honeyford. We met Michelle Collins. We met Paul O'Grady. We met
Some
Anton Deck.
kids
We met loads
in the
loads of
90s
people.
played like conkers or
Not us.
collected pogs.
Celebrity chasers.
These were celebrity chasers.
Still am. That's why I'm with you.
Right, okay. So I got that right.
Well done. You got that right.
Do you want to hear mine?
Yeah.
Don't look.
I'm not looking. Let's keep this going here
Right.
'cause we're running out of time.
I once got grounded for spending my own first communion money on sweets without asking.
I believe that.
I once rang up a radio station pretending to be a boy because the competition was for a boy to win an Easter egg and the girls wanted already gone. I once got in trouble in school for saying my teacher had a fat ass.
Okay. You were quite mouthy as a child. Even though you were smart, you were quite mouthy.
How do you know you didn't know me?
Oh, I did. I've seen the photos. So first and the third one are correct. Second one is a big smelly lie.
The one about the radio station?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. But do you not think that sounds like something I'd have done? Rang up a radio station, pretended to be a boy.
No.
I thought that was so credible.
Really? So that was true?
You won. You got it right, Day. But I thought...
Oh, I got it right.
Yeah, you got it right.
Ah,
Oh, no,
jeez.
you got it right.
Yeah. No,
But I
I,
just
thought I
thought-
would have.
Oh.
Yeah, it does sound like something you would do, but I think it would be something that you probably would have told me, especially the amount of radio stuff we've done over the years that would have come up somewhere in
Mm.
conversation.
Whenever because you've been involved in so much radio shite, Kill FM, no joking. Whenever you're away. I did once get grounded for, do you know, like I had a wee pouch with like money in it. That, you know, you go in the doors like a fucking pagan asking people to give you money at your first communion, and all the neighbours give you £2 each.
No,
or
but
a pound. Well, that was in my house, and I took the last of it. I was like £2 or something out, and me and my friend went to shop and bought one of them rings. It's a big diamond lollipop on it.
Mm-hmm.
One of them each. And whenever I came back, my mum was like, "Where'd you get that?" And I was like, "Oh, her dad gave us money for it." And she was like, "Well, give me the change then." So I gave my mommy the change. She went down to the girl's house and was all, "Henry, there's your change. Bruna and Duna brought back from the shop." He's like, "Oh, I didn't give him money to go shop." And I was like, "Oh, Jesus." And I had to own up and I got grounded. She didn't get grounded.
Then she didn't tell lies, you did.
Diamond sucking wee bitch.
Fair play to you.
I know.
At least you hear, Joe, what? Did you get your thing taken off you?
My lollipop? I think I did, and I remember it sitting in the fridge for a while. I never got it.
Flip's sake. Let's never visit your Manda again.
I know.
Psych. Let's go up tomorrow.
Do we have time to do the next line of the song?
Yeah, do what I want. It's my podcast. We do together.
Flying through the games today, aren't we?
I know. What's it called? Next line of the song?
Yeah.
I need to put these in alphabetical order, these things.
Can't remember what it sounds like either.
Sounds in the
Next line of the
origins.
song.
There we go. Next
Oh,
line of the
please,
song.
can you tell me what the next line of the song is? The wee circus boy?
I think so.
It was a fortune teller.
Excuse me.
What is it?
He was a fortune
Excuse me.
teller.
I know you're in the middle of a circus, but can you tell me what the next line of this song is? Thank you.
Cost loads to get rid of his body.
So we'll do one each and just keep going
Yeah.
from there. Okay, I'll go first just
Of
to
course you will.
keep her lit here. So the first one, don't look.
I can't see what your thing says.
Just
That's why
I
the
know, but
writing on my
just-
page is twice as big as yours.
I know, but I've seen yours already. So don't look, right?
Did you look at mine?
No, it didn't. Jesus Christ, I've better things to do. Right, first one. Well, a scrub checking me, but his game is kinda weak, and I know that he cannot approach me.
'Cause I feel like I've been here a week.
No.
Is that from Scrubs? Is that
Ye-
TLC Scrubs? You get a point for song name, singer, and the
Yeah.
thing.
So you've got two right so far.
So it's
It
from
is.
Scrubs,
yeah.
'cause I heard the word scrub and it's TLC.
Well, a scrub checking me 'cause his game is kinda weak, and I know that he cannot approach me.
When he's looking like that and he's
Class.
looking like class and he's looking like trash
Trash.
can give his fancy pants.
Dead beat ass. Well done, I'll give you that. 3 out of 3. Well done.
Happy days.
Gives your first one.
Right. I got a house with windows and doors.
I'll show you mine if you show me yours.
I will start you off with the wee easy one. And who's
Bewitched.
it by?
Cest Levay. Bang.
3 points.
Alright. Next one. Don't fucking.
I can't see.
You're staring
All
at the
my
screen.
life.
You're staring at
Me
the
and my
screen.
cats all day today.
So every time you're
Leave
on your
them anyway.
laptop, you can't see what you're doing. You're just.
My writing's double
Guessing.
the size of yours. You just looked at mine too.
Next one.
Ba ba ba.
All the girls on the block knocking at my door.
Can you sing it?
All the girls on the block knocking at my door.
Ooh, because I want more.
No.
It's Little Mix.
Yeah.
All the girls in the block looking at my door. Can you come out now? Because I need some more. It's na na lover that you never know now. Don't know.
You having a seizure? Want to
Little
know
Mix.
what it is? Make the boys want more.
Never gonna
What's
get
the name
that.
of the song? You love the chocolate.
Trouble.
Black Magic.
I hate that chocolate.
I know, but it's all I could think
Right, so that's grand.
So
Got
you've-
1 point. I've got 4 altogether.
of. 4 out of 6.
Right. You're dangerous. Just get it up.
That's what she said.
You can ask for me to sing it if you want.
Sing it, please.
You're dangerous. Just get it up.
'Cause I'm in control. You're on the floor. I need you more. I love toilet roll.
No.
No idea.
You're dangerous. Just get it up. The way you move, so scandalous. It's all about the two of us. No one night stand. Just
What's this mean?
do you know that song? Scandalous by Miss Teak. Alicia Dixon.
Oh, aye. Yeah.
No,
Alright.
nil point.
All right. Last one. Does he wash up? Does he clean? I'm only joking. It's
It's
not that.
And you're
It's,
right.
no, it's a
She's-
girl band.
Yeah, has
I
to be
know.
girl. Oh, I sorry, because this week's theme was girl bands for next time the song. We didn't say that.
Right. It's just one more day. No one said. There would be rain again. Won't blame it on myself.
I blame it on the weatherman.
Well done. Who is it?
Bewitched.
What's the song called?
Weatherman.
No.
Blame it on the weatherman.
All right. Well
Yeah.
done.
So I've got 7 points. Okay, I've won. Then you can't even get 7. Anyway, that's what she said.
Right. Read it out.
But all the praying just ain't helping at all.
Is that Waterfalls?
You
What do you
look
call
it.
I didn't.
Oh my, stop!
Is it still on? TLC Waterfalls. And sing it for me.
But all the praying just ain't helping at all. Cause he can't seem to keep himself out of trouble. You don't get that. Do you want I'll give it to you and then we can call it even? That's what she said.
Just point to your T-shirt from now on
Yeah.
instead of doing these. I haven't done one of those in a few weeks.
What time? We're gonna
Jeez, we have 30 seconds
that
left.
you're gonna have to wrap this up. Right, so we've done gigs. Thanks for watching. Like
Yeah.
tell your friends and fam if you enjoy the podcast. Oh, it's good. I thought that we were done.
It's about to go off.
Peace out.
Yeah, enjoy yourselves.
Love you.
and
Bye.
just don't let your kids sleep in Michael Jackson's room. It's bad.